That's reminiscent of left-hander that's further down the order in this South Australian side, Darren Lehman I talk of. Young man's in good form.
Yes, his approach to batting, even in these early stages, it's been positive. Had the drive down the ground, now a very confident flick off the pads.
A little bit of luck. He's chanced his arm, he'll get away with it, and forward for the Redbacks, a boundary. Matthew Innes not overly happy, nor should he be.
A lot of swing again there for Matthew Innes. On that occasion it favoured the batsman. Inside edge, perfectly placed. Fine leg is quite square, and it raced away to the boundary.
More luck for the batsman.
What did you take exception to, being called a bowler?
You're quite right. No, not at any stage did I intimate that it was easy to get runs to the Adelaide Oval, but to get good value for shots.
Having got back and got 100, he's made his point.
There's another point. This point went through mid-off and it was a good shot. On the up, down the ground for a boundary.
Well, those sort of shots will really drive home the point that he's making. That's a very sensible shot, just waiting for the right delivery and hitting straight. He's hitting virtually a boundary and over without any trouble. He doesn't have to go looking for suicidal shots.
Seen that before too from another quality left-hander in the South Australian lengths. A bit older than this young man. Gee, they've got some similarities.
Bit of width being offered there by Darren Waits. That was an excellent shot. It's a very good timer of the ball.
That'll be 3 in a row. They've reached the rope. Not a nice way to finish the 7th over for the Warriors. South Australia none for 41.
Peak on the front and back.
That's a fine shot. Again, the front foot cut in play. This time a little more room and a player in a little better form.
Well, he's creating shots, isn't he? He's got very strong. This is on the up. We've seen a number of shots played on the up. And at the last moment, he leans back. And the short square boundaries here at Adelaide Oval feeding Cosgrove's strength. His head perfectly still right through that shot. And that adds to the balance of the body. Great shot.
Short and thumped. To backward point for 4 more.
Well, that one left Cosgrove, but it was off his bat. That's a warm-up delivery, if there was one. Short, wide, and deserved the punishment. Played it with a little bit of a lasso, opened the blade and allowed it to... He wanted that to go in the air, so purely intentional. And yet another boundary for Cosgrove.
He goes hard after this and gets a good enough piece of it to get it to the rope.
And the disappointing thing so far in this match for the Redbacks is there's been no one there to give him support. Mark Cosgrove, he has been very good. He took them on from the moment he walked out there, opening the batting with Graham Manu. He's continued on that vein, and wickets have been falling apart around him, but he's showing his quality, and there's plenty there. 5 for 91, albeit picturesque. Those dressing rooms are where Mark Cosgrove is going to go right now after an excellent innings. Gee, this was a good battle. Darren Waits, he needed a wicket for his team, for himself, his confidence down, and he's got the main man.
He certainly has. And tight bowling, the Warriors have really been able to turn the screws, and yet again it's been pressure that's been mounting on Cosgrove. He lost his way. 71 off 96, a good contribution though at 6 for 124.